Hey Sagittarius, welcome into your reading. It's Lauren the Mystic. We're going to do a reading for the new moon in Gemini, which is today. So welcome in, darlings. Welcome in, welcome back. If you are returning, I'm so glad and so grateful, actually. Thank you for all the support that you're giving me as I'm getting going. I'm building it slowly but surely. All right, for our Sagittarius spirit, show us clearly. Sag, we're going to pull some cards. Ooh, a new start is coming, new moon. So what seeds are being planted right now? Sounds like some pretty potent ones. We're going to break it down. We're going to look into the energy of the oracle cards, and then we're going to pull some tarot messages as well. Remember that these are general collective readings. So if you would like a specific and personal reading, I will drop my email below. I do those right now. They're open, but they are private, and you just have to email me and I'll send you the instructions. But I do have affordable prices. Okay. Ancestors, generational healing on deck. So there's a new start. Yes, we've got DNA and karma and full moon completion. So underlying this ancestral energy, there's just been some kind of healing going on within your lineage. This could be generational patterns. This could actually be a shift in your family line. There could have been some kind of completion cycle, some kind of change within your lineage. And this does have to do with family karma and your own particular, karma doesn't necessarily, it has like a loaded definition half the time with others. But when I think of karma, I'm really just thinking of what is meant for you based on your integrity. All right, so we've got, this deck is really cool, by the way. It's The Alchemy of the Spirit by Christina Gonzalez. And she's the designer and illustrator behind Snakes and Roses. This is her deck. I was recently gifted it from a friend, so I am going to be using the book because it's brand new to me. But I love the cards. They're beautiful. Look at yours. You've got the angel and the buffalo. So that's card 41 and 51, and those numbers may be of some significance to you, Sagittarius, but we've got the angel and the buffalo. We'll read about them in a moment. I'm going to pull some tarot for you. Angels, ancestors supporting us, spirit guides, show us clearly for our Sagittarians. What do they need to know in regards to this Gemini new moon, this new start that is coming, the ancestral and generational healing taking place, the angel energy, the buffalo, completion of a cycle. So I just heard with buffalo something about the tribe. Again, with the family and the lineage, buffalo is associated with bulls. So that could have to do with Aries energy. Oh my, boy, are these cards coming out weird for you, Sag. All right, let's get a few more, please, Spirit. We've got change. Change in some kind of a relationship that is close to the heart, it's really stressing you out. Having to do with working together, a collaboration, some kind of teamwork. All right, show me underneath the deck. And one more clarifier, please, Spirit, for Sagittarius. One more clarifier. One more. It's this. All right. Under the deck, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So, oh, interesting. There's a secret card. Yeah. All right. So it looks like there's something going on, Sagittarius, in your world that is creating significant change or fast change or sudden insight potentially. And we've got the Two of Cups, so it's Eight of Wands, Two of Cups, Nine of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Magician, 10 of Wands. So you've got the 8, 9, and 10 of Wands. You're really stressed out. Let's just say. I feel like as I'm sitting here in this energy, I feel pressure. My head is starting to hurt. I just feel like I have pressure around my temples, like a stress or tension headache. And what it is, I feel like you're stressed about and that you have so much burden is this desire to work together as a group of some kind and manifest a solution, manifest some kind of healing change. And it is in regards to some relationship. So that's going to be different for all of you. Could be love, could be family, could be friends, could be a group of people. But it's something that is close to the heart, okay? And underlying all of this energy, we've got some deep disappointment, not wanting to see or hear somebody else's vantage point or something, sort of this underlying feeling of my way or the highway, or I want to be the person who is in charge of, there's definitely a power struggle evident, okay? We've got Emperor energy, Queen of Swords. So two people, it could be a male and a female, but it also could just be two people kind of standing in their power, one wanting to call all the shots and sort of assert their dominance, I just heard. And then we have another energy who is standing their ground, speaking their truth, and basically not budging on their own boundaries. And then there's this energy between the two of y'all, or this group dynamic, whatever it might be, of look, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. So something's coming at you within a dynamic, whether this is relationship or family. I'm feeling like it's one or the other. Could be a friend group, but there's definitely disharmony, a lack of cooperation, and that is what you would like to manifest. You would like to manifest this cooperation. But the leadoff card is Eight of Wands, which is all about swift change. So it makes me feel like there's something within this new moon that's going to create some kind of swift change. But let's see a little bit more, if we can find out a little bit more from the Starseed Oracle cards for our Sagittarius, and then we will read both the Angel and the Buffalo. Spirit, show us what else. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, darling, I'm so sorry. I feel like you're going through hell. I just feel like whoever I'm speaking to right now is going through hell. There may be this sense of karma. There's definitely this sense of balance coming forward, this need to balance within the family unit, within the family. There's generational karma coming up to be dealt with right now. And it's a completion so that a new start can occur. Okay? Then we lead into the Angel and the Buffalo, which we're going to read about. I'm just going to go ahead and read about them because I feel like that's where we're at. The Angel and the Buffalo. Where are you? Okay, the Angel is 131. Maybe of significance to you, Sag. All right, beautiful. A sign of guidance and protection. Yay. There are forces of love guiding your every step of the way. The angel says you are safe, you are guided, and you are protected. Angelic forces are all around you, but it takes a soft and gentle heart to be able to see them, to feel their presence. You need to pay attention to the subtle magic around you. It is in the little details that divinity reveals itself. Sometimes it is in a beautiful butterfly. Okay. Sagittarius. I'm interrupting myself. I just got a big message and if this is you, I'm so sorry. So sometimes it's in a beautiful butterfly, sometimes a friend who randomly crosses your path, a number on a license plate that calls your attention to it, or a special song that sometimes suddenly comes on the radio. But the signs are always finding their way to you. The more you start to open and notice the subtle magic in these little things, the more you open yourself up to receiving messages from higher beings. The angel means something wonderful is about to come into your life, but first you must believe with all of your heart that you deserve magic. So plant a little seed of hope within your heart and be grateful for the protection you've received. All right, it's right there. There's our message. This is your take-home message, Sag. This is it for the new moon. This is your biggest guidance piece. I just feel this 100% strongly. You need to believe in yourself, and you need to believe in your worthiness to receive magic. You need to believe in everything that you've stood for up to date, and you need to stand in your power. I think you're the Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, whether you're male or female. Let me take a drink. So sorry, I've been talking for a long time now with these readings and my voice is kind of going for it. So ultimately, you are manifesting miracles. You are being protected. You're in the right, is what I'm hearing, Sag. So to put it bluntly, you are in the right of whatever the situation is, and your ancestors are backing you up, right? You've got angelic protection and support. Let's see about this buffalo. Where is the buffalo? Okay, 109. Maybe of significance. Ah, yes. The spirit of authenticity. Today you are you. That is truer than true. There is me. What? There is no one. Sorry, this font and my eyes apparently don't go together very well. There is no one alive that is truer than, or youer than you. This is a Dr. Seuss quote that I've clearly butchered the hell out of. Sorry about that, Sag. Today you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive that is youer than you. The spirit of the buffalo says, if the grass is greener on the other side, let it be. Maybe someone else can do it bigger, better, or faster, but no one can do it like you. It is in your unique talents with a sensitive way that you see the world and the lessons that you've learned that you can stand out. You don't need to be the best. You just need to be happy and content with where you are and who you are. Your story doesn't need to look like anyone else's story. There's not a single timeline that works for everyone. You just need to be you and do it in your own time. The more authentic you become, the healthier your relationships will be because you'll let people love you for who you truly are. You are not too much. You are not too sensitive. You are not too bright. Not for the right people. But you can only find your soul family by finding yourself. So this is about you bringing balance into your own sense of feeling authentic, safe to be seen, allowing yourself to consistently be seen, or showing up as yourself, your true self with who you're around, and allowing yourself to feel confident, enjoying what you do, respecting the process, right? And when this is out of balance, within us, what can come up that can be challenging are feelings of abandonment, the need to people please, feeling like an imposter, or feeling like we're making comparisons of our life to another, right? We want to compare our journey and where we're at to where someone else is at. And We have very unique journeys. So this is a period of time where you are being cracked open, okay? I definitely feel some dark night of the soul energy, which a lot of people are really going through hell right now. You are absolutely not alone in this, and I am sending you so, so much love if this is your story, Sag. But there's something here where you've reached a cracking point. You are cracked open by circumstances, and it's time for you to surrender to the alchemy of life and recognize that there's always a wisdom within the rhythm, the cycles that we find ourselves with, whether that is the closings, the endings of a chapter, the removal from people from our life, um, people actually leaving our life and passing on, which is coming through actually really strongly with a few of these messages. I'm really feeling like for some of you, you might have just lost a loved one, and you might be fighting or going through the process of sorting things out within the family dynamic, which is creating a lot of stress because there's discontent and arguments going on, is what it feels like. Honestly, if I'm just being straightforward, that's the clearest message coming through. The clearest storyline is that there is maybe a family arguing over settling a loved one's estate, and it's creating a lot of stress. And you are part of that dynamic trying to manifest the best outcome, but you're standing in your power because you know that you are being protected and you're doing the right thing. So it sounds like you are in a situation where people are coming at you very unhealthy, very needing to heal their own, there's karma with their actions, Sag, don't forget. So continue to stand in your authentic truth and power and know that you're doing the right thing. You are in the right, on the right side of karma, and any actions that somebody else is doing is going to maybe create their own negative karma that they're going to have to reap at a later time, right? But you're creating yours. You're the artist. This life is your canvas, and you are being accountable not only for yourself, but you are visioning this new future, and you're taking accountability for that energetically of like, what do you really want to create and manifest? You're also really, because you're being cracked open, you're receiving these really potent activations right now. This is a spontaneous spiritual awakening through hardship, unfortunately, Sag. You're going through hardship, it's cracking you open, and now you are being guided that, oh, hey, by the way, we've got a lot of angels talking to you, we've got a lot of ancestors talking to you, and you are tuned in. And they're coming to you through signs, through synchronicities. If you have had a loved one pass on, be very aware of what you're seeing come forward, because they will be coming forward to communicate to you. That's a very specific message that I have for some of you. I know this isn't going to apply to every Sagittarius, okay? But for somebody out there, you need to know that in your time of grief, your ancestors, they're still here and they're trying to find you. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling the grief. I almost feel like I just want to burst into tears. I'm so sorry. I love you guys. Let's just take a breath. But what I want to say is that you might be seeing a particular type of bird, or like the card said, butterflies. Sometimes it's dragonflies. Sometimes it is their favorite thing, like if they had a real thing for bunnies or something like that, you might start to see bunnies showing up. It's just, you will have this intuitive feeling. And not only will you know, but you're going to be seeing them so frequently that it's going to be like, oh, hey, Sag. Oh, hey, I'm trying to get your attention. Oh, hey, did you see that? I'm going to show up again. Oh, hey, here I am again, just saying hi. And you're going to start to recognize that this isn't just a coincidence. And in fact, it is actually communication. And there's so much peace. If this is your story, Sag, here's what I want to say to you. There's so much peace and this expansive relationship that lies in wait for you in a new way. It's a new type of relationship that you get to have now, a new way to communicate to your ancestors. And it is through your own connection to spirit, dropping into that heart space, dropping into the breath, right? And it's through your intuition that you really understand. And so sometimes you can get messages through a TV show, through a song, through someone who comes along, someone who spirit decides, okay, I'm going to use this person on Sag's behalf today. And this friend comes along and tells you something that you've heard maybe spoken to you before, that is like a dead ringer for your person that you're missing, or there's a message being delivered to you. And when you receive that, a lot of times, if you're really paying close attention, you may notice the presence of spirit bumps. I call them spirit bumps, which is my definition for when we get goosebumps that don't make any sense. The goosebumps that I receive when I get a spirit bumps is like a confirmation, a physical confirmation that I have energetically stumbled across a truth that's trying to be communicated to me from what I know to be my benevolent spiritual guidance team, my angels, my ancestors that I know are supporting me. And I will feel the spirit bumps as sometimes a wave of goosebumps. Maybe it's just in one part of your head. Sometimes it's the scalp. Sometimes it's, I just got a wave of goosebumps on the left side of my body or something. There's different ways you feel it, right? But there's a resonance that I'm trying to point out that you will actually feel energetically when you stumble upon these messages. You'll know it. There's something within your energy that's like, oh my gosh, I know that. And for the longest time, you'll think that it's your mind playing tricks on you. And I believe right now I'm being used by spirit to tell you, no, it's not. It is not your mind playing tricks on you. That is actually very, very real. And you're not wrong. Okay? And the last card out is Fall Into My Arms, which is really about surrendering into the process, the extremes of life, the highs, the lows, the good times, the bad times. It is about, again, this cracked open energy of just surrendering to the fact that it's not going to be easy to move through this. The fact that it's going to continue to feel stressful, burdenful, difficulty. You're going to want to say, no, I'm done. No more. Right? But recognize that you are actually deeply in this process of spiritual growth, spiritual awakening. Your ancestors are supporting you. You are being guided. You are in the right. You need to continue to trust your intuition. You need to continue to hold your ground. Stand in your truth. Stand in your authenticity. Allow yourself to be seen for who you really are and everything you've really brought to the table, right? Regardless of how that might look to someone else, or how someone else wants to judge it, or how you want to judge yourself. This is the culmination of this is leading you to a brand new, fresh beginning that is a beautiful upgrade to your energy. But right now, I feel that who I'm speaking to is in the thick of it. And this moon is about bringing balance from those fears, elevating your own mind into this intuitive knowing. You got to elevate, baby. Go here. Elevate into your knowing, into your power. Stand in those truths. Recognize that you are clearing generational karma here, and that there are people who are still unconsciously operating in your life. and they are bringing pain to an already difficult situation. And so you just got to continue to do the best that you know how. Continue to take the next right step is what I want to say to you, Sag. Continue to stand in your truth and take the next right step. Things are in your particular favor. The divine is supporting you, and that's very clear. Okay? So stay true to you. Continue to stand in your highest expression of self, and I feel like you can't go wrong, darling. I'm sending you so much love. If you would like a personal reading, please reach out. Please consider subscribing. If this resonated especially, it helps me to tune into your energy more specifically. And it really helps to support my growth. And I just appreciate you so very much. I hope that you found this helpful and supportive. I hope that I've helped to calm some of your feelings and fears and at least give you that assurance that Spirit's got your back, that your ancestors have your back right now, and you're not alone, darling. You're not alone. You're very loved, and something beautiful is on its way. You've just got to continue getting through it right now. So take care, Sag. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.